Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Hello, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you're having a great day. I will say, yeah, we are dealing with some showers and thunderstorms across the state right now. And I have a few minutes to hop on here to give you an update on what we're dealing with off to our west. Now, we had a good amount of thunder and lightning move through York County, Cumberland County. If you're in Portland, you heard the thunder and lightning over the last hour or 2 hours or so up through the mid-coast. But notice we have a storm system that has a lot of lightning down to our south of Rockland, over through the mid-coast right now. But our attention is drawing to New Hampshire. That's where we are keeping a close eye on for our next round of showers and storms that are likely to move through. So let's get into more detail on this. And let's first talk about this cell that is now moving through York County off towards the coast. Kennebunk, you just saw quite the downpour in your area. Also for areas closer to, is this Old Orchard? Might be a little bit further south, but yes, so Old Orchard, you're looking at some rain right now, and it looks like Goose Rocks Beach. That's an interesting name. We are looking at some rain right now, and then we have another cell up towards areas in Limington. This is just to the north and in east of Limington, and a closer look to that 113 Route 5. Baldwin, you're next. You're going to see some downpours over the next 10, 20 minutes or so. And then Sebago Lake, you are after that. You are going to see some rain over towards Sebago in the next 20, 30 minutes or so. Now, I do want to say that the biggest cell right now that we are keeping a close eye on is off towards New Hampshire, and you can see that right now moving through Salisbury, New Hampshire, along Route 93 as well as I-89 as well. And this is going to slowly move on into our area as we head through the next hour or so. I do think, however, it's really a Southern Maine special, as this cell is going to very likely move through York County as we head into, say, 7:30 through about 9 o'clock in the evening. We are going to keep a close eye on that. There were just some severe thunderstorm warnings associated with that, and you can see there's still quite a bit of lightning associated with that cell right now as well. So there's vivid lightning, thunder, downpours as well. So we are dealing with that over towards New Hampshire. But again, areas Portsmouth up through Old Orchard Beach, York, over through Lebanon, New Hampshire. You're going to see some rain probably in the next hour or so. And it could come down at a pretty good clip. And yeah, there's the chance for some flooding. So we have to keep a close eye on that as well. But it is something we are keeping a pretty close eye on in the Weather Center right now. And I will continue to track this. We are on at 7 o'clock as well. So join me at 7 o'clock and I will keep you up to date with this and exactly what happens with this cell. Again, the lightning, thunder, gusty winds, and also some flooding is possible with this cell. Right now, it doesn't look like there's much in the way of any hail or anything like that. However, there was a little bit of rotation in this cell about, say, a half hour ago. So that is something we'll keep an eye on. Right now, it looks like that rotation has weakened, which is great news. But again, it's just this cell that we are keeping a very close eye on over towards Old Orchard. You're looking at some light rain right now. And again, over through Sebago Lake, you are going to see some rain in the next 20, 30 minutes. We have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. And that includes York County, where pretty much that cell is going to move through. And it does include parts of Oxford and interior Cumberland counties through 8 o'clock as well. And we also have a flood watch in place. What the flood watch is telling you is that the ingredients are in place for maybe some flooding to occur. We do have a flood advisory in effect until 9:45 this evening, and that's where some minor flooding is taking place right now. But you can see over through Rutland, Vermont, right along the I-91 border in New Hampshire and Vermont, there's also those red boxes, which indicates flash flood warnings. Of course, that's not really in our area, but it shows you that that cell that's moving through into New Hampshire did cause some flooding in parts of Vermont and New Hampshire. And who's to say that couldn't happen here? It absolutely can as we head through about 7 to 9 p.m. across our area, probably more realistically 7:30 to 9 o'clock. I think it's going to take at least 45 minutes to an hour to impact our area. I'm going to get into the radar one last time as we head through this forecast, but I want to just go through and quickly talk about what to expect tonight and this weekend. Temperatures right now running in the 60s. We do have some lower 70s over towards Concord. The dew points are up there. It's humid out there. We have dew points running in the 60s right now. And it is a little bit humid. But again, the storm threat for today, tonight, this evening, whatever you want to call it, it's just generally a flooding and wind threat as we head through the next couple hours or so. And that, I think, threat for flooding is up there, as well as wind gusts that may become severe. But at this point, I will say at this point, it looks like it's a lesser threat that we'll see severe weather. But again, you could see some ponding on the roads, some hydroplaning concerns, stuff like that. Low-lying areas, you might get a small amount of flooding. I don't think this is a major thing that's going to happen over the next couple hours, but it is possible. So we'll keep a very close eye on that. And then for the day tomorrow, some morning clouds. Afternoon sunshine expected. I will say there's an isolated chance for a shower as we head into the day tomorrow. But hey, look at this weekend forecast. It looks really nice. Temperatures are going to climb into the upper 70s to lower 80s. And then Monday will stay dry. I think the sunshine will come out, especially during the morning hours. But then we are going to see the clouds really start to move on in. And temperatures will climb in the upper 70s to lower 80s before Monday night when rain moves in. And I think it could move in as early as about 4, 5, 6 p.m., especially in the southern and western part of the state. So we have a weather warn up through about, say, 9, 10 o'clock this evening, and that's just due to these showers and thunderstorms that are moving through. You can see 8 o'clock. It is moving likely through the Portland area south through Portsmouth around 8 o'clock, and this will continue to push on off towards the east. And eventually we are going to dry out as we head through about 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the evening. That's when things will clear on up, and we are going to stay dry for much of the day tomorrow. I think all this activity that you see, these pop-up showers during the afternoon, downpour, I think most of that is overdone. I don't think that's too big of a deal. At the worst case scenario, it's sunny for most of the day, and then all of a sudden a cloud comes over you. It might be dark, and all of a sudden a quick downpour. Then it moves on out of here. That would be about it for tomorrow. Otherwise, we are looking at mainly dry conditions. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Sunshine again returns for this weekend. Get out there, make those plans, enjoy. It is going to be a nice weekend ahead. And then Monday, we'll see rain develop at night, but the sunshine will be out during the day. And we are going to see these clouds as we head through the day on Monday. And then rain is likely Monday night into the day on Tuesday, maybe even some thunderstorms for Tuesday as well. Temperatures respond to those showers and storms, and we'll see temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. And then Wednesday and Thursday, right now look mainly dry. I think there could be an inland shower early on Wednesday. Otherwise, we are going to stay mainly dry. The sunshine will return. Then partly to mostly sunny skies for much of the end of the week as well. Temperatures will run in the upper 70s and lower 80s. For anybody just joining, I'm going to get to the comments in about 1 second. I just want to go back to the radar and let's get a look at what we have going on right now. For anybody just joining, we are tracking this cell at the moment. This is the big cell that we are keeping an eye on in New Hampshire at the moment. You can see lots of reds and yellows and oranges, and that's showing you that there is some torrential downpours in this cell at the moment. Let's stop this. Areas like Laconia, Concord, New Hampshire, you're going to see a downpour, quite a bit of lightning associated with that as well. And I can even turn the lightning on, and you can see we are looking at a good amount of lightning strikes associated with this cell. And this is likely going to move into the York County area. As you can see, it is just off to the west. And we are going to see this move through, I would say, between about 7:30 and 9. Let's track this out. I would say it moves somewhere about like this, where Concord, you're up next. Portsmouth, you're in about 45, 48 minutes or so. And then Sanford, it might take a little longer than 35 minutes. I think it could be closer to 45 minutes to an hour for Sanford. Something to keep a close eye on. And we also have not only this, but we also have it develop. It seems like it's developing more since I was talking about 10 minutes ago. Let's zoom in a little bit closer. And Leamington, you are looking at some rain right now. Let me turn off the lightning. And you can see we are looking at some downpours there. And up through Sebago Lake, if you're camping this weekend, yeah, you're going to be looking at a downpour up at Sebago Lake over the next, say, 10, 20, even 30 minutes or so. It's going to probably get dark out there if it's not already. And we also had another downpour. I saw somebody in the comments say there was some lightning at Old Orchard Beach. And we are looking at still some showers, some downpours, and even a little bit of lightning associated with this cell down towards Old Orchard. This is going to continue through about 9, 10 o'clock. Again, we are going to just keep a very close eye on that line off to our west, as it is going to slowly move on into the area as we head through 7 to 9, 10 o'clock tonight. Let me get into some comments. Hello to you, Tatiana. Barbie, hello to you. Rain and windy in Sydney. Say that 5 times fast. My dad is on. Hello to you. Carrie, hello. I hope you are doing great. And who else do we have on here? Lewiston, Auburn. I think you are, for the most part, in the clear. We have that developing cell over towards Sebago Lake. But I think Lewiston, Auburn, we can even zoom in a little bit closer to the Lewiston, Auburn area. And we are going to see maybe some light to moderate rain, but for the most part, you're not going to deal with any flooding concerns. You might get some showers, maybe some downpours as we head with this cell that's south of Freiburg over the next hour or so. But overall, I would say that we are going to stay mostly dry, just some periods of rain over the next hour or two in Lewiston, Auburn, but no real thunderstorm activity, no flooding, no hail, none of that kind of stuff in Lewiston, Auburn. Who else we got here? I can hear thunder in Limington. Yes, we are looking at some rain in Limington right now. Kathy, Goose Rocks Beach. Lovely beach in Kennebunkport. Check it out when you get a day off. I think I should. I think that's a great idea, actually. It's thundering in Old Orchard Beach. That was the comment that I saw. Hi from Sanford. Michael says, had some good storms today, and there is the possibility that this cell that is moving through Concord, south of Laconia, could hit the Sanford area as we head over the next couple hours. I'm on at 7 o'clock, so you know what that means. I don't have much more time. I hope you guys can join me. If you can, great. I hope you guys all have a good one. Just keep an eye to the sky, York County, Sanford, Portsmouth, points north of that through Portland, even Sebago Lake, areas like that. Generally south of the Freiburg area, you're likely to see some showers, some downpours, some thunder, lightning, maybe some gusty winds, and possibly some flooding. I don't think it's a big deal, but there is the threat as we head through the next, say, 2-3 hours or so. This clears on out of here, and overall Saturday and Sunday look great. Again, hope you guys have a good one. I would stay on a little bit longer, but I wanted to come on here before these storms moved in. I have to go do the 7 o'clock show. I hope you guys can join me. See you later.